Joy Gurudev, Joy Mashamo Mahadev, Sana Bhavatu. Welcome to a beautiful course, Brihad Jabalo Upanishad. Hope you have wished Sana Bhavatu to everyone on the query group. Now, today we will learn the seventh Brahmana first in short. Seventh Brahmana in the beginning is about various powerful people asking various authorities about wearing bhasma. Towards the end of the seventh Brahmana, Sanat Kumar is addressing Kalagni Rudra, and Sanat Kumar said, "Instruct me, O Lord, the rules of wearing Rudraksh." Now, before we approach that, I want to tell you that we have learned the benefits of bhasma. And, we know the importance of it. In Hiroshima, Nagasaki, they have to keep a cow. And they have to apply the cow dung in the house because the radiation of the atomic bomb which were thrown by America over there are still so powerful that many kids are not being born as normal kids. So it was a rule, and now slowly they are going to remove the rule because things are coming back to normal after so many years of Second World War. And they're coming back to normal. But the cow dung and the bhasma is so powerful, so important. I can go on and on giving you examples about the power of it. But now we come to the second part, that without sandhya, without wearing a janau, and without wearing a rudraksh, bhasma is of no use. Bhasma does not have that power if it is not accompanied at least by Rudraksh and daily Sandhya. So Kalagni Rudra replied that come out of the eyes of Rudra, eyes means Aksha of Rudra, hence it is known to the world as Rudraksh. Now there are various types of Rudraksh, various phases of Rudraksh, 1 to 21 Mukhi, a householder can wear. Beyond it, a sannyasi must wear, a householder cannot wear. And there are Gauri Shankar, Trijuti, how to wear them, when to wear them, Garbha Gauri, Ganesh, Savar Ganesh, various Rudraksh. And various qualities of Rudraksh are also there. So people who want to know more about this Rudraksh, we have a Rudraksh course where we give you information from 1 Mukhi to 21 Mukhi, Gauri Shankar, Ganesh, Trijuti, Savar Ganesh, and all the possible Rudraksh, Garbha Gauri and Yoni Rudraksh and all the Rudraksh. So you can do that course if you are a member of Vidya. That course is offered for first week free of charge to all the members of Vidya at a nominal fees, maybe 1151 or 101 rupees. And after that, also the fees are very less for the members, so you can avail that course. Now, Kalagni Rudra further said that Sadashiv, at the time of destruction, having dissolved the universe, closed his destructive eye, which is the third eye. And from that eye came Rudraksha, the tree of Rudraksha, hence the name Rudraksha. Now this is the story of origin of Rudraksha in the Vedanta, in the Vedas. Brihad Jabalo Upanishad or Rudraksh Brihad Jabalo Upanishad, also it is known as Jabalo Upanishad, also it is known as. So various scriptures have various different stories of origin of Rudraksh. Today we'll listen to few of them. As per Shiv Puran, there was a demon called Mayasur, And he was also called Tripurasur because he created 3 satellites which moved around the earth. And he, with his 2 brothers, was living in that satellite. And they were of gold, silver, and iron, representing Sattva, Rajas, and Tamas. It's very important to understand this. Mayasur was the king of Maya, Mexico. And there they have the Mayan dynasty. He has done very accurate predictions, taking Venus in the center, because he was a Asur. For Asur, Venus is the guru, is the mentor of theirs. So Mayasur was also known as Tripurasur, and he had a boon that he will be killed only by the hands of the son of Lord Shiva, Kartikeya, who was kept on another, constellation called Kritika Nakshatra, because this guy was wanting to kill him and he could go all over the space. But Kritika Nakshatra is a magical nakshatra. There the powers of Asur also fail, so he was unable to go over there. So this guy, he threw out the deities from heaven, and he ruled the earth, the heaven, and the Patal Lok, and he also ruled the space with his satellite. So people were really fed up of him. The deities were fed up of him. So the deities, they went to Lord Shiva and told him, they prayed to him. They went to Brahma. Brahma took them to Vishnu. Vishnu took them to Lord Shiva. And they said that you can, destroy him. So he said, I will not kill him because he has the boon that he will be killed by my son, but I will shortly destroy his satellites, 3 satellites, and I will kill his brothers. And for that, he had to make a Agni Shastra, means a missile. And to make that Agni Shastra, Shiva meditate with this 1/3 closed eyes and his eyeballs, looking here or over here. This is known as Shambhavi, like this, or like this on the top. And because of the tiredness of, being in one position like this for 1,000 years, there were tears which fell down from his eyes, and from these tears, the tree of Rudraksh came into existence, which had 4 types of fruits: the black color, the red color, the yellow color, and the white color. And after 1,000 years, that missile called Aghora was created. Aghor mantra is the best mantra to have protection against demons and spirits and ghosts and Vetals and this and that. So there are various things. I'll show you one thing which give you protection against demons and ghosts. This is one. This is the Varha teeth, the teeth of the Varha. This also gives you protection from demons and this and that. So it so happened that Mayasur, the Aghor Shastra was created, and all the deities, they converted themselves into a chariot of Lord Shiva. And Lord Vishnu, he became the charioteer of Lord Shiva. And Lord Shiva pulled the bow and aimed that I'm going to kill him. But the problem was that these 3 satellites representing Sattva, Rajas, and Tamas, gold, silver, and steel, iron, if one would be destroyed, the other 2 would recreate the first. If 2 are destroyed, then one will recreate the other. That happens with gunas. The gunas, they recreate each other. So for the Param Bindu or for Mahanirvan, it's necessary to destroy all 3 gunas from your existence. People who are enlightened, who are wanting to go beyond enlightenment, who are going beyond enlightenment, they have a hint over here. You have to destroy the three gunas. So when Lord Shiva aimed, and for 1000 years he waited for all those three satellites to come in one straight row. When they came in one straight row after 1000 years, when they eclipsed each other, like in eclipse, the sun, moon, and the earth, they come in one straight row. The sun, the moon, and the earth are also the three gunas: Sattva, Rajas, and Tamas, Agnikala, Suryakala, Chandrakala. So that was the same thing with those three satellites. And when they came in one straight row, Lord Shiva shot them down, all three together. And Mayasur was later killed by Kartikeya. So then in another, many various scriptures, there is another story that Sati wanted to go to, everyone I think so must be knowing this story, that Sati wanted to go to her father's yajna, Daksha Prajapati's yajna, but they were not invited, so Shiva wasn't ready to let her go. But then Shiva told her that you get enlightened with Panchagni Dhyan, and then only you go. So you will be able to handle the insult. But Sati was so restless to go that she couldn't get self-realization, she couldn't meditate, she couldn't concentrate. So she said, I'm going any which ways. But when Shiva tried to stop her, she took the 10 Mahavidya Swarup and told him that this is my reality, you have forgotten it. I know what is going to happen, you know what is going to happen, but that is destiny, let's not stop it. She went and her father insulted her and Shiva, so she jumped into the fire and she burnt herself. When Shiva came to know, he became angry and he started the Tandav, and he broke one of his hair and banged it around on a stone. And Vidbhadra and Kali came out of it, and they were the form of his Ida and Pingla. And they fought and they destroyed the yajna. And after that, Lord Shiva walked in and he lifted the body of Sati and he cried, he screamed, Sati. And at that time, while he was crying, the tears were running down from his eyes. And from those tears, the tree of Rudraksh came into existence. While I'm telling you this story, I remember another story from the yogic scriptures about Rudraksh, because even not only for wearing bhasma or mantra or meditation, even for yoga, even for meditation, wearing Rudraksh is very important. It makes you complete. In yogic scripture, out of habit, the Vasuki snake in the neck of Lord Shiva spit on the face of Shiva. And Shiva was angry. He was furious. It is the nature of the snakes that they keep spitting their venom on whosoever comes in front of them. And Lord Shiva was meditating, and if it goes in the eyes, it can make you blind. So he just spit, and Lord Shiva got angry. He removed Vasuki and threw it down the mountain from the Kailasha. So while he was being flung away, Vasuki started crying and he said, Lord, forgive me for my mistake. Lord Shiva said, I will forgive you. You go down and teach yoga to people of the earth, because though it is mentioned in the Vedas, it is not very clear. And only return when you see me dancing, doing Ananda Tandav, doing Tandav in happiness. And in that Ananda Tandav, you see tears running out of my eyes, the tears of happiness when they are running out of my eyes, only then you return. So the snake said, okay, Vasuki snake. And one of the woman angels was praying for a child to Lord Shiva below the Kailasha. and Vasuki snake fell on her hand and made a sound, pat, while he fell, pat. And hand in Sanskrit means Anjali. So she said that this is a child that Lord Shiva has given me. And because he has fallen with the sound of pat and he has fallen in my Anjali, so I will call him Patanjali. And that is how yoga became easy, and yoga, instead of having 9 limbs, complicated 9 limbs from the Vedas, 9 attributes from the Vedas, it started having 8 limbs of yoga. Yam, Niyam, Asana, Dhyan, Dharan, Pratyahara and Samadhi. They were the 8, limbs of yoga. So this is the story. Now is the time for questions. Everyone must answer. I'm not happy everyone is not answering. You are making my enthusiasm less for teaching you. So don't do it. I'm going to read the questions. Everyone has to reply on the query group. I'll read little slowly so you people can write the questions down and you can answer them on the query group. So today's question 1 is that what is the story of origin of Rudraksh as per Shiv Purana? What is the story of origin of Rudraksh as per the Shiv Purana? Second question is what is the story of origin of Rudraksh as per Rudraksh Jabalo Upanishad? Second is what is the story of origin of Rudraksh as per Rudraksh Jabalo Upanishad? Third is what is the story of Rudraksh as per other scriptures like Padma Purana, etc., where Mother Sati is involved. What is the story of Rudraksh as per the other scriptures where Mother Sati is involved? This is the third question. And fourth question is what is the story of Rudraksh as per the yogic scriptures? What is the story of the Rudraksh as per the yogic scriptures? This is the fourth question. And fifth question is what does the name of the Rudraksh tell us about the origin of it? From where did it arrive? Before I end, then Patanjali came into existence. I left that story half. And then one day Patanjali started teaching. That is a wrong story about Patanjali. I'll not get into it. But one day Patanjali saw Lord Shiva was happy that he is helping people, teaching yoga, what he has learned from Lord Shiva himself, Patanjali has learned. And while knowing that people are getting benefited, getting enlightened, becoming healthy, happy, stress-free, Lord Shiva started doing Ananda Tandav, and tears of happiness fell from his eyes, and Patanjali returned to him on Kailasha, and from those tears the Rudraksh came into existence from the eyes of Rudra. Okay, so we are waiting for your reply on the query group. Do it fast. If you have questions, ask your partner. If you are not satisfied, you can ask on the query group. Hari Aum Tatsat.